Seeking adventure? Enter the oracle that is the San Bruno Library. Wi-Fi hotspots, anyone?
Now we're going to go to Karin Cunningham to talk a little bit about the San Bruno real estate market.
The real estate market in San Bruno right now is really picking up steam. We've been busier, San Bruno's been busier this year than the entire last year.
So home prices seem to keep falling.
Prices have stabilized, and last year many homes were not selling. People weren't buying, and it looks like buyers have a lot more confidence this year. Prices have come down, they've become much more affordable, and San Bruno is a great place to live. There's so many amenities in San Bruno, and I think since the prices have become more attractive, we're drawing a lot more people here.
So what advice can you give potential home buyers?
Buyers should be looking primarily at location. Location is really important when we're looking to buy. School districts also, and of course condition of the home.
How important is it for the buyer to know why the seller is selling?
It's always good to find out what a seller's motivation is when buying a home. There might be a difference between somebody that's retiring or somebody that's relocating. Some motivations will get an answer for your offer a little quicker than others.
So someone has just made a decision to sell. What advice can you give them?
If someone is thinking of selling their home, I believe they should probably first think about finding a local realtor to show them the activity, the recent activity in their neighborhood, so they could get their home priced right. It's really important to price your home well, and particularly in a new market, like the new market we're in, because we don't want to be too high, we don't want to be too low. You want to be priced fair and attractively to get the home sold efficiently and for the most amount of money.
What's the best way for a home seller to attract a buyer?
It's always a good idea to make the home look attractive, especially with the front curb appeal. If there's anything broken or unattractive about the house, it's always a good idea to make those improvements. That would be the beginning. Then updates as far as kitchen, bathroom remodels, stuff like that can always be looked at secondary.
Talk to me a little bit about Proposition 60 and 90.
One of the great opportunities somebody 55 or over can do is take advantage of Proposition 60 and 90. And what that does is it allows someone to take their property taxes with them at the time that they sell their home, as long as they buy a home that is of equal or less value than the one they're selling. So if you're selling your home for, say, $600,000, you could move anywhere within San Mateo County and buy a home that's less than that and keep your property taxes. So if you bought your home for $100,000 or whatever, your property taxes will stay the same at your new place.
Is San Bruno a good place for first-time home buyers to look?
San Bruno's always been, along with South San Francisco, Daly City, and Pacifica, sort of a startup area. And it starts way back when, where San Bruno used to be an entertainment center for people that lived in San Francisco, and this is back in the early 1900s. So it still is. It's still somewhat lower than the surrounding areas, including San Francisco. There are a lot of opportunities for first-time home buyers and investors closer to the airport. We're looking at prices in the $400,000, $500,000 range for 2 and 3 bedroom homes, not attached to anything, with 5,000 square foot lots. Great schools, close to transportation, close to San Mateo Avenue. Summerhill is in Rollingwood, and those are for sale. They're actually for sale now. Nobody's moving in because they're still building them, but they are for sale.
How much are those going?
Those are $1.2 million and under. Yeah.
What's the condo market like here in San Bruno?
There are some amazing opportunities to buy condos in San Bruno right now. We've got two big complexes. We've got Peninsula Place and we've got Shelter Creek. Both of those condo complexes have studios, 1 bedrooms, and 2 bedrooms. Some have 2 bedroom, 2 bath. The prices are still below the price of a home, so you can imagine if a home in San Bruno is listed at $450, you might be able to get a 2 bedroom condo for around $350 or somewhere around there, the high threes. And that's great. You have all your amenities there, pool, tennis, workout room, and all that kind of stuff. So great opportunities for those 2 condo complexes in San Bruno.
Given the market, what does a buyer have to do right now to get into a home?
To differentiate getting a loan this year from last year and maybe going back 2, 3, 4 years is that, number one, credit scores have to be high. And we're looking at 730 for your FICO score or more. Okay. And down payments are a definite requirement right now. And I mean 3% and up. 100% financing is real difficult to get right now. In fact, most banks don't even offer that anymore.
For people who already own their home, should they be looking to refinance now?
Yes, it's a great time to refinance if you can. You have to have equity to refinance, and if one could get a great 30-year fix, then that's the most desirable.
What does San Bruno have to offer for people who want to come live here?
People are moving to San Bruno because we have, first of all, we're on the border of the sun and fog, and we've got the sun, thank goodness. We've got the biggest park on the peninsula, San Bruno Park, with a swimming pool and baseball. We've got more baseball and soccer than any other city around here. We've got homes that imitate every part of the world pretty much, a San Francisco style home, a little French Tudor, a little Mediterranean or Spanish style home. So people are looking here because they have all that diversity, and with that comes all the different great restaurants, and it's sort of like a mini San Francisco.
All right, that's the end for the first episode of the Pulse of San Bruno. We want to thank you guys for watching. We also want to thank our hosts, Marymount and Skycrest Village.
And we'd like to invite you to check out our website to find out more about the city of San Bruno.
And if you have any comments about the show, some questions, or any ideas for future episodes, and if you want to send any fan mail, go ahead and visit the email address below.
And if you like the show, my name's Gary Lepori. If you hated the show, this is Jim Shannon.
Thanks, Gary. All right, guys, goodbye.